I'm a firm believer in product-led sales. So I really do think that the stronger that your product is, now you still need sophistication around marketing and you still need sales function. But I shared with you a little earlier, um, maybe it's just that folks are better at direct sales than I am, but it's quite expensive if especially if you're selling something new. And I think you have to be really honest, like, are you making a market or are you taking a market?
Hmm.
Right. And so in the instances where you are, taking a market, meaning that there's a market that already exists and you're trying to take market share, you might invest more in marketing and you might invest more in sales. If you're making a market, in the case of, you know, a virtual instruction provider that's delivering AI powered coursework, right? Then you better really invest in product because it's got to be bulletproof. People have to clearly see the value proposition, or how you're saving people time, how you're saving people money, how are you engineering an experience that you couldn't otherwise have. And so I do think that for people who are making markets, who are trying to create something that has not been created before, they're going to spend more time on product. That doesn't mean that you don't invest heavily in marketing, but our approach to sales has been, let's do it through channels. Let's do it in a leveraged way. Let's drive sales through marketing efforts. But I see a lot of companies who raise capital and they say, okay, we're gonna hire 10 sales folks. And if you really track what's actually happening as those folks are being onboarded, there's a lot of swinging and missing. And I think the safer bet, especially in early stages, is to try to lean into this kind of product led approach and certainly leverage marketing efforts. But try to find out if you can have other people selling on your behalf, or if you can plug into models that sell when you're sleeping. We've had a tremendous traction in 2025 on Amazon of all places.